Hi guys, this is Lola here, Lola Joseph for Covet magazine. You're welcome to today's video. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the Covet magazine gang, and if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome to today's video. And if you're just a viewer, you have not subscribed yet, please do not forget to subscribe before you leave, and you're welcome to the Covet magazine gang as well. So today's topic is about your makeup essentials this spring summer season. So what are these makeup essentials that we need to shop to achieve a very beautiful spring summer, hot girl spring summer look? So I've been around, and we've shopped around different retailers, and we've picked our favorites, the ones that we think are that we believe are the best in the market right now, and those are the products that I'm going to introduce to you in this video. But before we start, when it comes to our makeup, the important key to remember is to always stay hydrated. You stay hydrated with drinking your water, and it's always good to keep when we mean staying hydrated, it means that drinking your water every hourly, every 15, 30, and 1 hour, within those kind of often. Drinking your water often, that is what it means to be hydrated. So you don't want to drink water like in the morning, 10 a.m. in the morning, and have no water at all until say around 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. That's just too much gap. You can get dehydrated. So the key important thing is to be hydrated. If you're hydrated, your skin will glow, and it will create a beautiful canvas for your makeup. And also, when it comes to our makeup, important key points that I would like us to note is also our skincare routine. Don't forget, from our previous video, we mentioned all the best skincare products to achieve a beautiful, clear, healthy skin. Please, if you're interested, do not forget to visit our channel. The video is there for you to view. Your skincare routine is very important. Your makeup remover, your cleanser, your toner, your serums, your moisturizers, your essential oil, and your face mist as well. Face mist, I can't get enough of it, and it's very, very, very much important in keeping a clear, beautiful, healthy, glowy skin. Also, your diet. So when it comes to your makeup as well, getting hydrated, a balanced diet, and also a very good skincare routine. So your diet should involve your vegetables, your fruits, your salads, and your smoothies, however you choose to get all the vital nutrition in your body. So a healthy, balanced diet is also very much important when it comes to our makeup, because when you have a healthy, balanced diet, your skin you're well hydrated, which also helps your skin, and you have a beautiful skincare routine. You have a very healthy, glowy skin, a beautiful face for a canvas for your makeup. And don't forget a good SPF within our skincare routine as well. So you have a beautiful, clear skin for your makeup to sit on. So those are the key important points I would like us to note. So when it comes to makeup, the first steps is usually to get your skin moisturized. Like I said, getting hydrated, as well as drinking and eating a healthy, balanced diet. Having a good quality moisturizer as a base for your makeup is also very important. So it's always good to start with your moisturizer, and then your essential oil, and also do not forget your SPF. Your SPF can also be in the form of oil. I prefer the oil SPF. I do not like the cream or the spray as SPF if I'm going to use it as a base for my makeup, because we do not want the white cast thing that comes with SPF on our face. So I always recommend an SPF oil. And those three steps are the base for your makeup when you're about to start applying your makeup. And don't forget your tools as well. You need to gather all your tools together in order to start the application. So do not let me ramble around. I'm going to take you through all these steps, and while I also recommend the products that you should use while going through these steps. So we've been around, so I'm grabbing my phone now just to get all the details out for you. So the first steps that I mentioned when it comes to applying our makeup is our tools. You always gather your tools together, and I managed to find this beautiful set of tools as well, and this one is actually by Morphe, and it's called a Morphe Babe Face 10-piece best-selling brush and sponge collection. I just love the fact that it has everything that you need for your makeup. It has a foundation brush, it has eyeshadow brush, it has blush brush, it has highlighter brush, everything, and also your sponge as well for the application of your foundation. It's so gorgeous, and I love sponge. I always prefer using I'll always recommend using sponge to apply your foundation, just because it's kind of give like a very smooth what's it called, blend onto your face. So it's always good to use a beauty blender. And the second set of tools, which are brushes as well, that I found, if you do not like the first one, is also by Morphe, and it's called Morphe and Ariel Signature Look Face and Eye Brush Sets. This one also has a sponge in it as well, and it has eyeshadow, it has a blush brush, it has foundation, it has what's it called, bronzer. The first one has bronzer brush, but I can't see any bronzer brush in here, but whichever the case may be, it has bronzer brush as well, bronzer brush, it has blush brush, it has highlighter brush, it has eyeshadow brushes, and eyeshadow brushes, they range from about 2 to about 6 sets or so, and 2 extra brushes probably for your concealer and other things that you need them for. So these are the two sets of brushes that I will actually recommend when it comes to your tools. And then the next step for in our makeup routine should be our moisturizers. So the first item that I found when I looked around, one of the best moisturizers in the market right now that are very good canvas, a very good base for your makeup. The first one is by Skinuticals. It's called Skinuticals Metacell Renewal B3 Cream, and this one is 50 ml. It's good quality. They have all the ingredients that you need for your skin: hyaluronic acid, anti-wrinkle ingredient, which are the ceramides, the peptides, and so on. So you can't go wrong with this one. And also Tilbury Charlotte's Magic Cream Moisturizer. This one also is in a 50 ml. You can't go wrong with these two. So if you have one of those, or if you prefer to have both, just because of the variance in the ingredients, you can also go for that. So please do not forget, when it comes to our makeup, the ingredients in the making of our makeup is also important as well. One of the key points. So all these two moisturizers has all the ingredients that you need to achieve a beautiful glowy skin. And when it comes to ingredients, I'm not talking about all the chemicals that were used, like silicone, dimethicone, and all those hard to pronounce scientific words. I'm talking about all the simple, easy ones that we know, from essential oil to hyaluronic acid to peptides, even in as much as they are also kind of scientifically derived as well. Whatever the case may be, all those beautiful natural ingredients are also important as well. So especially essential oils, seed oil, and butter oil, and all those kind of oil, they're very good in protecting our skin, and they help kind of strengthen our skin and fight against any environmental aggressor. So they have all the antioxidants that you need, so always look out for that. So these are the two best moisturizers that I will recommend to you. So the next step when it comes to applying your makeup is your primers. Primers are very important. Primers help to shrink the pore, they help to blur the pore, they help to give like a smooth canvas for your skin. So you need to apply your primer. Once you've applied your primer, and the best ones that I found in the market that I can recommend to you, the first one is actually by Tarte. It's called Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. is one of the best in the market, and I'll recommend it to you. You can't go wrong. And this the second one that I'll recommend is called Tatcha the Silk Canva Filter Finish and Protective Primer. So one fills the pore, and while the other one blurs. So if you combine both together, your makeup is going to be flawless. So that's just the beautiful thing about primer. They put the makeup together and disguise your skin like it's much more flawless than it is. You know, no pores, smooth skin and everything. Then your all your foundation and every other thing can sit on top of it. So the next step is your essential oil. Don't forget, your essential oils are important, and the two beautiful essential oils that I found in the market is by Fresh. The first one is by Fresh, and it's called Fresh Sea Berry Moisturizing Face Oil. It's in 50 ml. It has all the essential oil that you need to protect your skin and to heal it from any previous damage or whatever it is. They're very good. And the next oil that I found is by Biosense, and it's called a Biosense Jumbo 100% squalene oil. We know the benefits of squalene oil. If you do not know, please go online and search. You'll find all the benefits. They're full of antioxidants, part of essential oil that I talked about. They're full of antioxidants, and the antioxidants are known to help strengthen the skin elasticity and to prevent wrinkle and the fight against aggressor. They're kind of like immune system, like some sort of immune barrier for your skin. So they're very good. So after your moisturizer, please, it comes your essential oil. After your moisturizer, your essential oil, and then your primer. So then don't forget your SPF. You definitely need your SPF, and the beautiful SPF that I found is by Caudalie. It's called Caudalie Beautifying Suncare Oil. And it's SPF 30. The minimum, at least, your SPF should be 30 in strength, and it can go up to 100. There are 30s, there are 50, and there are 100s. So this one is in 30, which is very good for makeup. So when it comes to when you want to start your makeup, you start with your moisturizer, you start with your essential oil, your SPF, then your primer. So, and this is the best SPF in the market, by the way. So, and there are all these products that I'm going to be recommending to you. They're going to be available in the description box for you to shop. So definitely you can click on the link and you can shop them. And then the next item that I believe that are essential for our spring summer makeup they are tinted moisturizers. Tinted moisturizers, they are more like a moisturizer, but with a hint of foundation, with a hint of color in them, which makes it look like a moisturizing foundation. But it has a higher percentage of moisturizer in them. So some of us would prefer to wear that probably during the summer season. For some reason, we like to keep our makeup very light and simple. You can also opt for a tinted moisturizer, and the best in the market that I can recommend to you, the first one is by Terry, and it's called by Terry Cellularose Brightening CC Serum. So by Terry Cellularose Brightening CC Serum. This serum is so gorgeous, it's so beautiful. It will disguise your pore, it will blur out all the pore, it will give you like a beautiful perfect skin. So I would definitely recommend it to you. Or if you do not want to go for by Terry, you can go for the one by Laura Mercier, and it's called Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and you can't go wrong with this one. They are the best in the market right now. They're gorgeous. They keep your makeup light, and you get the benefit of your moisturizer instead of a foundation. The only thing is that it has a little tint of foundation, which keeps it very fresh, a fresh glam kind of look. So say you do not want to opt for moisturizer, then for a tinted moisturizer, then you can opt for your full coverage foundation. I always like my full coverage foundation. I'll wear tinted moisturizer probably when I'm indoor or out and about to run errands. Yeah, it's fine. But when it comes to like special occasion and all this kind of stuff, I need a full coverage foundation that will cancel all my sins on my face. So a beautiful tinted moisturizer, a beautiful foundation is also full coverage foundation is also recommended. And the best foundations in the market right now that I can recommend to you, the first one is by Beauty Blender, just because they have these beautiful ingredients that are very, very, very gentle on the skin, and it has like a whipped formula that will that enhances the foundation and the placement of the foundation of your face. So it's called Beauty Blender Bounce, and they come in various shades. I think the shade range up to 40 shades, if I'm right. Please click the link in. I'm going to be linking it in the description box below just for you, should you be interested in it. It has a very great formula. Your skin will not react to it. Your skin will stay fresh, will stay beautiful, and it's long lasting as well. So I recommend it to you. Then the next foundation that I can recommend to you is by NARS, and it's called NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is also good as well. I'll recommend it. I'm sure we've all seen it everywhere on our social media, and all our favorite influencers that they're all wearing it. It's a very gorgeous, good foundation with great formula. And the beautiful thing about the formula of this one is actually that when you wear it, you can give it like a few minutes, and then the real foundation sets into your skin, and it's almost like close to skin kind of finish. It's just so gorgeous, you know. And it's a radiant foundation as well. And if you ask me, I love anything that will give me glow this spring summer season, so I'll recommend NARS and the Beauty Blender foundation for you to use this spring summer season. So the next product up is your concealer. You need your concealer when it comes to applying your makeup. You need and the best concealers in the market right now is by Tarte, and it's called Tarte Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer. And the second best in the market right now is Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. These two concealers are the best in the market. You can't go wrong with it, especially the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy Concealer. It has all the character that you need your concealer to have. Like I said, concealer, when it comes to concealers, you're concealing, and you can use it to brighten. So concealer, when you're dark like me, you want to get something that's just a shade darker than me, just to conceal dark spots and all that. But then if you want to brighten, about 2 shades or 3 shades lighter than me, then you can use it to brighten your T-zone, which is what concealers are for. So you can use it to brighten, and also to conceal any discoloration, any black spots, and so on. So your concealers are very, very important. This is the reason why we want our concealers to be very, very pigmented, and to actually do the job that we expect them to do. And the formulas are very, very important, so pay attention to the way they are made. Some of them are whipped, some of them has like they will say they have synchro something that's a kind of technology that was used to match your skin, that it makes the foundation adapt to your natural skin tone. So it's just so good. It's so good to note all those important points when it comes to buying your concealer, your foundation, and so on, and your tinted moisturizer. So I'll recommend these two to you: Tarte Shape Tape and the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. So the next item up is your contour. Don't forget your contour. You're going to use it to shape your face, and we want to create. When it comes to contour, you're using it to create shadow around your face, in order to make it look more all right, I'm not going to use the technical, snatched. You know, when you're wearing your favorite skirt, and you put your favorite dress, and you're putting on a belt just to create a shape for yourself, to give yourself some sort of, that is what contour does for the face. So you're kind of using it to create shadow around your face, to make you look like you have a big chin, to make you look like you have a very tucked in jaw, you know, it's something like that. And when it comes to using our contour, don't forget number 3. It's always the basic way to start. You're writing 3 on your face. So 1, 2, number 3, and the other side as well, number 3, then blend. And don't forget, take your time to blend, because you don't want it to separate. You want them to kind of blend in. So with your let's start again. We're starting with our moisturizer, with our essential oil, our SPF, our primer, our foundation or tinted moisturizer. Then we're going in with our concealer, then our contour. After that, Of course, we've used our concealer to conceal and to brighten at the same time, and it shouldn't pass all the area that I've just described. And the best contours in the market right now is, the first one is by Huda Beauty, and it's called Huda Beauty Tan Talk Contour and Bronzer Cream. So you can use this in two ways. You can use it to contour and to bronze as well, and it comes in the like of about 5 shades, and you know, a good amount of varied shade. And the next best in the market that I can recommend to you is my Nude Sticks, and it's called Nude Sticks Nudies Tinted Law Stick. You can also use that as well, which the stick also help in just to have more control when it comes to writing your 3 on your face and blending it with your beauty blender. So these are the best 2 in the market that I can recommend to you. And then we're moving on to our bronzer. Now that we've used contour, so you can either use a powder bronzer to set the contour. So when it comes to bronzer, the same thing, number 3 on top of your contour, number 3, and then use your brush to set your contour. And the best bronzer that I found in the market, the first one is by Physician Formula Murumuru Butter Bronzer. This one is it has a very great what's it called, ingredients that it's just melts onto your skin and adapts to your skin nature. So I'll recommend it. And the next one, the only problem that I have with Physician Formula's bronzer is that I wish they have more shade range. So, but nevertheless, it does not mean that they're still not the best in the market. They're still the best in the market. But if you can't find your shade, another best in the market is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it's called Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. It has much more shade range, and it has and it's also a very great formula as well. So I recommend Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Bronzer or Physician Formula Murumuru Butter Bronzer. Say you do not want to use powder bronzer, you want to use cream bronzer, but don't forget your cream bronzer, when you're using your cream bronzer, you do not need to use your cream contour. Your cream bronzer is just enough to give your face a shape, you know. So you can go for this cream bronzer if you do not want to go for powder bronzer. Cream bronzer by Chanel, and it's called Chanel Le Beige LD Glow Bronzing Cream. So it's a cream gel bronzer for a healthy sun-kissed glow. It's just one shade, and it's kind of like a universal shade, and it doesn't have much of shade range. So if you don't think Chanel Le Beige cream bronzer is a fit for your skin tone, you can go for the Huda Beauty Tan Talk Contour and Bronzer Cream. It's also great as well as a bronzer and also as a contour. So once you've applied your cream bronzer, you can use once you've applied your cream contour, then you can use your bronzer, your powder bronzer to set grammar. I beg your pardon. So you can, once you've used your cream contour, then you can use your powder bronzer to set your contour, and your face is almost ready. And the next step that we're going for now is our setting powder. So when it comes to setting powders, setting powder are good for delaying oil production, and they're good for they kind of like cancel out any harsh lines around your eyes, any wrinkles, any fine lines around under the eye and around the T-zone area and so on. So it's always good to use your setting powder. So you can use your setting powder, dab it around your T-zone, close to under your eye. Don't forget your under your eye as well, it's very important. You can leave it for a few minutes and finish the rest of the product, and then dust it off. But it depends if you want to bake. That process is called baking. If you want to bake your face, and that when I mean baking, it means that you're going to leave the powder to really suck out all the oil, and it stays in there for a long time. So when you're dusting it off, much of the powder are not coming off, they're staying there, and they will brighten and seal your pores and prevent oil production. which is the reason why it's very important to make sure all these products that we're using, they have great ingredients, especially if you're using them on our face. Something that is going to delay my oil production from my face, it has to be hydrating as well, and it has to have some essential ingredients, essential oil. I can't overemphasize that. Your essential oil and your serum infused products are very important when it comes to a setting powder. So that's the beauty of setting powder. But if you do not want to bake, say you do not want the powder to stay there too long, you just want to delay the oil production, just a little baking, a light baking, you can do the same thing. Just use your brush to dust a little bit around the face, and then within the minutes of application, you can just stop, dust it off with your brush, and then you still have delayed oil production and so on, and achieve a flawless makeup at the end of the day. So whichever way you prefer. If you're very oily, you can leave it long. If you're not too oily, just a little dust around your T-zone is just enough to help put your makeup together and to make it last long. And the best setting powders in the market right now, are the first one is by Laura Mercier, and it's called Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. You can't go wrong with this one. It's the best in the market. I recommend it to you. And the next one in the market, best in the market, is Too Faced. It's called Too Faced Born This Way Setting Powder. These are the best in the market that I can recommend to you when it comes to your makeup essentials this spring summer season. Especially that Laura Mercier one. You have no idea how good it is. So once you've applied your moisturizer, you've applied your essential oil, your SPF, your primer, and your tinted moisturizer or your foundation, your concealer, your contour, you've used your bronzer and all, then we need to move on to our eyes, our eyeshadow. And when it comes to applying your eyeshadow, the first thing we need to notice, we need to also create a base for our eyeshadow, and we create a base with the use of eyeshadow primer. And the best in the market that I can recommend to you when it comes to eyeshadow primers is by Urban Decay, and it's called Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Cushion Anti-Aging. So this one has a very great ingredient. It also has anti-aging ingredients in it, which means that after a long time of using all these products, no damage will be caused to your face, but benefits. But your face is going to derive benefits from all those beautiful serum and beautiful essential oil and nutrients, vitamin C, vitamin E, all those kind of jojoba oil, argan oils, squalene oil, all those beautiful ingredients in your makeup. They're going to have a long-term effect on your face, which is going to be a good, beautiful long-term effect. So we want something like that. So using your eyeshadow primer to prime your eyelid before applying your eyeshadow is very, very good. It does the same thing as the primer we apply on our face, except that the ingredients, this one is more for the eye, because obviously the skin in our eyelids are very tender, so whatever they're going to put together in this primer has to be appropriate for the eyes. So your eyeshadow primer is very important. So once you've applied your eyeshadow primer, then you can apply your eyeshadow. And the beautiful thing about primer is that they wake your makeup up. Say you want to apply your eyeshadow. If you have eyeshadow primer as a base and then apply your makeup, it will become much more brighter. Your eyeshadow will be, the pigments in your eyeshadow will be much more brighter. So they wake those ingredients up. So primers are very good as a base for our makeup, and because they just put the makeup together, and that's just a beautiful thing. So after we've applied our eyeshadow primer, then our eyeshadow, you can create any looks. And I'm saying that when it comes to eyeshadow this spring summer season, we want two kind of eyeshadow. One nude eyeshadow for everyday glam, for everyday running errands, everyday kind of beauty look. And then you want something that has neon as well, neon eyeshadow for that hot summer, hot girl summer sunset beauty look, if you know what I mean. So it's always good to go for the neon palette and also for the nude palette. And the three best in the market when it comes to eyeshadow, the first one is by Natasha Denona. I love this one. It's called Natasha Denona Sunset Eyeshadow Palette. I just love the color story. It's gorgeous. It's perfect for the summer, for your summer everyday nude makeup look. I will recommend that to you. And then the next best in the market is by Morphe, and it's called a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. This one has the neons that you need when, if you're going to see you have an occasion and you prefer to carry a neon look. It's also perfect for it. It has neon pink, it has nude, it has everything that you need for this spring summer season. It's a beautiful palette, and you're saving a lot of money because it's a big palette, and that's much more affordable. And we have the third best in the market, and this one is actually new in the market. It's by Natasha Denona, and it's called Natasha Denona Zendo eyeshadow palette. I love the color story. I love the green, I love the pink, I love the neutrals and the red, the pop of red, and so on. So you can create any kind of beauty look this spring summer season, from nude to neon to however you want to, fresh or whatever, however you choose to wear your makeup. These three, the eyeshadow they are called by, they are must-haves for our spring summer makeup look. So we want to move on. After we've applied our contour, we've set it with our bronzer, and we've also used our setting spray to set our concealer and brighten our under eye and our T-zone and so on. We want to, and then we've used our primer portion to set our eyes, our eyelids. For our eyeshadow, we've applied our eyeshadow, and then the next step is our eyelashes. And when it comes to buying eyelashes, you can either go heavy or go thick. So there are light ones that are very thin, so they look much more natural, which are great for everyday look. And there are some that are, wispy and very, very gorgeous. They are good for occasion look and so on. But the two best that I will recommend to you in this spring summer season is by Adele, and it's called Adele Wispies False Lashes multi-pack of 5. So you won't go wrong with this one. I love the design of the eyelash. It's got this wispy eyelash, wispy kind of design that a little bit separate. It's just so gorgeous, and it's not overly too thick. It's not too thick, and it's not too light. It's just medium size kind of thick. When it comes to fullness, it's just in the middle, and it's so gorgeous. So it can fit for any, from day look to night look, and you'll still look gorgeous. So I recommend this. They're the best. The Adele eyelashes is the best in the market right now. And then the second best I can recommend to you is by Huda Beauty. It's called Huda Beauty Sasha Lashes. I just love this design because it's also wispy and separate in the front as well, but it has like like a growing hair. It's like from small to long, if you know what I mean. So from short hair to long hair, which makes it look very much natural, just the way our natural eyelashes would expect it to look like. So it's so gorgeous. These two are the best in the market, by Adele and Huda Beauty. You can't go wrong with them. And don't forget your eyelash glue. Look for eyelash glue in the they have a various eyelash glue in the market. There is one by Huda Beauty that I can recommend to you. It's also a good quality, and that's this. I think that's the only eyelash glue I can recommend to you, and I can be confident is good when it comes to applying your eyelashes. So don't forget your eyelash glue is also important when it comes to your eyelashes. And when it comes to applying your eyelashes, don't be intimidated with the the tweezer. They usually use the tweezer to apply. You can use your hand, however you're comfortable with applying your makeup. So when it comes to applying, fixing your eyelashes or installing your eyelashes, always start from the middle of your eyelid. It's good to start from the middle of your eyelid. With that, you have control. So the first step is to apply your eyelash glue around your eyelid where you want your eyelash to sit on, which is right on top of your own natural eyelash. That thin skin around your natural eyelash, just put the glue on top of it, and then you can grab your eyelash with your hand or with a tweezer, whichever you feel comfortable, and then start from the middle. Once it sticks on the middle, but before putting it right in the middle, allow the glue to actually set a little, a little bit dry. So allow it to dry a little bit, then go with your eyelash right in the middle of your eyes. With that, it sticks right on top, and then you can gently adjust it to fit your eyes as it should be. And it might take time, it might take a lot of practice to achieve it, but eventually you will get there. But that's just a simple way to start. Apply your eyelash glue, allow it to dry for a few minutes, then apply your natural eyelashes on top of your fake eyelashes on top of your natural eyelash, and start from the middle, and you would achieve a beautiful, perfect spring summer look. So the next up is our brow. So don't forget our brow. Some people like to start with the brow when it comes to application of makeup. They like to set their brow their brow routine start first before foundation or anything. So apply the application of a moisturizer, your oil, your SPF, your primer, then they start with their brow. But I would recommend to wait until after you've done all your foundation and so on, and then start with your brow. But makeup and style, it's the expression of self, so however you feel comfortable. So I just believe that if I have my brow put together before foundation, I might use my my blending brush to mess it up while I'm blending my foundation. When some have more control, they know where it starts and where it stops. I would say that apply your foundation first before you go for your brow. So in this video, I would say now it's time for your brow. Once you've done the bronzer, you've done all the everything else, and now we're going for our brow. So when it comes to our brow, we need to prep it. We prep it, we brush it first. We brush out our natural hair, and then we apply our brow gel, which brings the brow gel into this conversation. So the next item that I will recommend to you when it comes to brow gel, the first one is by Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. It's very good to prep your brow. You use it to brush it up, and it kind of puts your brow in place and ready for the brow pencil. Or if you do not want to go for Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, you can go for Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Brows Sculpting Gel. This one, the Charlotte Tilbury's one, has a little bit of tint, which means that your brow is already got a little bit of color before applying your brow pencil. So, which is good. So that's the first step with the brow. And then after you've applied your brow gel, then you want to apply your pencil, your brow pencil. So your brow gel, you've used your brow gel to brush your natural hair up, and now you want to use your brow pencil to put more definition to your natural hair. And we want pencils that actually mimics the natural shape of our natural hair. So which is the reason why it's always good to go for all those precision pencils. They are very good in mimicking the natural hair. And the best in the market when it comes to precision pencil is by Huda Beauty. It's called Huda Beauty Bomb Brows Micro Shade Brow Pencil. You'll be able to, with that, you're just flicking. When it comes to applying brow, some draw, which is perfect. Like I said, makeup is expression of self. However you choose to apply it, it will all come great. So some draw around their natural hair in the top and the bottom to create that, then they fill it in with their brow pencil. All well and good. You can use a pencil, or you can use a pomade, a cream kind of brow kind of, what can I say cream brow pencil, creamy in a cream form. So some use powder as well to fill in the brow, just to create definition around the brow. So I'll recommend in this video, I'll recommend pencil because it's kind of easier. But if you do not want to draw and then fill, you can just mimic your follow the shape of your natural hair, especially when your brow has already been groomed. You've already cut it, it's been shaped, and there are places you can go to, from your salon to your makeup artist. They can help you to shape your eyebrow if you do not know how to, or you can do it yourself with just a simple scissors. Brush it up and then just shape it yourself. If you think you're confident with it, please do. But I would recommend go to your makeup artist or to your salon where you get your hair done. They're good with grooming the brow as well. So once your brow is already groomed and you've used your brow gel to brush up your hair, just to know where your natural hair starts and finish, and then you can go in with your pencil. Your pencil is always advised to use a flicking motion. So flicking motion upward to mimic the shape of your natural hair. You keep doing it continuously until you've achieved the gradients of depth in the brow, and your brow is ready. And that's just how to achieve a natural looking brow. But if you think that what's it called, you prefer to draw, please, you can draw around the top. The same thing, you're mimicking the shape of your brow. Draw it and then fill it in. It will all look natural. It's at the end of the day, it's whatever makes you feel comfortable. And then when it comes to a brow, you can define your brow even more with your concealers. So when it comes to defining your brow, all you need to do is your brush around the top of your brow and the bottom of your brow, and then use your blending brush or your small brush to blend around it. Then your brow will stand out and it will give it more definition. And then you can use your foundation brush just to blend it in together with the rest of your face, which is the reason why I always say that after foundation, always go for brow first. So after you've applied your foundation, groom your brow, set your brow, prepare it, and put the concealer around it just to define it. Define your brow after foundation, and then you can continue with your contour, with your concealers, and so on. So the second best in the brow pencil area is by e.l.f. and it's called e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It has a great formula. You will achieve a beautiful beauty look that you're expecting. And these are the two. The first one by Huda Beauty, #Bomb Brow Micro Shade Brow Pencil, and e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. Both are very good, and they have a spoolie. It's always good to make sure they have a spoolie that you can use to prep your brow. Even your brow gel also comes with a spoolie, so it's always advisable to make sure they have that. So your brow pencils, and these are the best in the market. And then you want to go for your eyeliner. And when it comes to eyeliners, you can either use a pencil eyeliner, or you can use a liquid eyeliner. And the liquid eyeliner usually come with like a felt tip, or like the old-fashioned one that we normally use just to create an eyeliner. And the important thing is that they have great formula, because some eyeliners, they are just so dry, it's hard for you to actually create a beautiful eyeliner around your eyes. So it's always good to opt for the quality ones, and the quality and best in the market right now is by Fenty. It's called Fenty Beauty Flyliner Longwear Liquid Eyeliner. You can't go wrong with this one to create your eyeline. And when it comes to application of our eyeliner, we know what it does. It brightens the eye, it opens up the eye, it wakens your eye, and your eye become much more defined and refined. So it's always good to apply your eyeliner. You say you do not want to go for a liquid eyeliner, you can go for the pencil one. And the pencil one that I found, I believe, is the best in the market, is by Victoria Beckham, and it's called Victoria Beckham Beauty Satin Kajal Liner. This one too is also good. It has like a smudging brush at the bottom that you can use should in case you want to use your eyeliner as your eyeshadow, and that is there as well. And what else? So these are the best eyeliners that I believe are in the market right now. The one by Fenty Beauty Flyliner and Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Liner. So the next step is our mascara. So when it comes to mascaras, we want something that will separate, that will lengthen, separate your eyes, and give it a little bit of volume as well. So we don't want something that will give it, that will promise volume but then your eyes are not, your natural hair are not lengthened, they're not separated, and they kind of clumped up. You don't want that. So it's always good to find the best in the market that separate your eyelashes, that strengthen it, and also add a little bit of volume. And the best in the market that can give you that is by the first one is by Lancome. It's called Lancome Lash Idol Mascaras 01 in black. It's very gorgeous. We've seen it all over our social media. They are the best in the market, and many of our beauty influencers, they've proved how they've used it, and it's actually helped lengthen their eyes. We've seen it live, we've seen them use it live, so you can't go wrong with this one, Lancome Lash Idol Mascara in black. Or the second best is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky Eye Mascara, also in black. So these are the two best in the market, and I'll recommend them to you. So that's it about mascara, about your mascaras. And then your blushes. And when it comes to blushes as well, we don't want some kind of blush that sits on top of your cheeks and looks a little bit cakey. We want something that glides easily on the face, pigmented as well. When it comes to blushes and eyeshadows, it's always important that they are pigmented. So you want a pigmented eyeshadow, a pigmented blush, but yet as you want a pigmented blush but a blush. So you don't want something that you put on your face and becomes so heavy and makes you look like a, I beg you understand if you understand what I'm trying to say. We want something that will enhance our beauty, not the other way around. So the best in the market that I believe are the best. And also when it comes to spring summer season, cream blushes are always advisable. Cream blushes and powder blushes, you can't go wrong with them. You can start with your cream blush and then set it with your powder blush. The choice is yours. Sometimes cream blush is just enough for your face. So, and when it comes to placement of your blush as well, it's always good to make sure it's not too low. So make sure it's just right on top of your bronzer. So it's right on top of where you've put your bronzer, and your bronzer is just, you can use your hairline around your hair as a guide for to apply your bronzer, and your blush should be right on top of your bronzer, and that's it. So when it comes to applying your brush, when it comes to the best blushes in the market, the first one that I can recommend is by Honest. It's called Honest Cream Cheek Blush. It's the best in the market, and they have various shades, so they're available for you to shop. I'm gonna be linking them in the description box below. And the new one in the market right now is by Valentino Beauty, and it's called Valentino Beauty Eye to Cheek Dual Use Blush and Eyeshadow. So you can use it as a blush and as an eyeshadow. So these are the two best in the market that I can recommend to you when it comes to your spring summer makeup essentials. So we're moving to the lipsticks. When it comes to lipsticks, I believe that you need at least one nude lipstick and one neon lipstick in this spring summer season. And the best nude lipstick in the market that I can recommend to you is by Natasha Denona. I Need a Nude Lipstick. It's very good. And also Huda Beauty has gorgeous some nude lipsticks as well. So should you be interested in Huda Beauty lipsticks, you can also opt for it. And then the second lipstick that I can recommend to you in neon is by Honest Beauty, and it's called Honest Beauty Liquid Lipstick. And you can't go wrong with these two if you have them in your arsenal for this spring summer season. So these are the best lipsticks I can recommend to you. And when it comes to our lipsticks, we need to learn that we need to prep our lips first. We need to prep first with a lip balm, and then with our lip liner. So once you prep with your lip balm, you've kept your lips becomes hydrated. It's not so dry and kind of like a beautiful canvas for what you're going to place on top. And then with your lip liner, a beautiful creamy or cream matte lip liner, you can't go wrong with it. You've already prepared your lips for what's going to go on top of it. And the best lip liners in the market right now I can recommend is also by Natasha Denona. It's called Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon. So I'll recommend that to you. And the second best in the market I can recommend is by Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 Lip Liner. You can't go wrong with these two. They are the best in the market when it comes to lip liners, and I'll recommend them to you. So now you've prepped your lips with your lip balm, and you've lined your lips with your lip liner, and then you've applied your lipstick. And you can either go for a creamy lipstick or for a matte lipstick. Say you have a matte lipstick and you would prefer to have like a clear gloss on top of it, just to keep it shining, and for the application, say when you're out and about, you do not have time to start applying a new lipstick, a quick lip gloss, just to add a little bit of shine to the to your lipstick, especially the liquid lipstick. It's always good to go for lip glosses. So once you've had your 2 nude lipstick and your neon lipstick, a clear lip gloss is also good. And the best clear lip gloss in the market right now is by Fenty Beauty, and it's called Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer Glass Slipper. So you can use this as a topper for your lipstick, either when you wear your nude or when you wear your neon. Or leave it matte. If you do not want any shine on your lips, you can leave it matte. It's also allowed. Or you can wear your lip gloss. You can wear your clear lip gloss alone when you're out and about for a fresh glam everyday look. It's also allowed. And the best is always the best lip gloss in the market right now is by Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and they come in various shades, from clear to nude to other beautiful colors that to mauve as well, to other beautiful colors that you prefer. So you've got your lip, and the best lip balm I can actually recommend to you is by Vaseline. It's called Vaseline Lip Therapy, especially the one in rose. It's gorgeous. You can use that as a lip balm to prep your lips for your lipsticks and your lip gloss. It's just so gorgeous. Or you can wear it alone if you do not want to. If you're trying to create a fresh look, a fresh glam. If you know what I mean by fresh glam, a fresh look whereby you wear a little to no makeup, yet you have makeup on, but they are all just neutral shades, browns and so on, so nude shades. So those are the beautiful easy glam that we wear for our everyday look. So I'll recommend Vaseline Lip Balm, roasted lip therapy in rose. So they're good for prepping your lips and so on. And then we've applied all this. The next step that we want to take is our highlighter. We need to apply our highlighters, and when it comes to applying your highlighter, it's always good to apply them in areas where that hits the light. Your forehead, around the tip of your forehead, the tip of your nose, your chin, around your cupid bow, around the top of your lips, your chin. And when it comes to placing your highlighter, it's good to place it right on top of your blush. So right on top of your blush, around your cheeks, and on top right around here, around your forehead, wherever your face hits the light. They're so gorgeous, and it's always good to go for the best formula. The best formulas are always satin silk. They're always satin silk, and they're good. If you go for the wrong highlighter, they're just going to enhance your flaws. You don't want that. You want satin silk that will disguise your flaws. So those are the key points and the high points of our faces that we should apply our highlighters. And the best highlighters in the market right now is by Fenty Beauty. It's called the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. I just love them. They're so beautiful. They're gorgeous. They range in shades and so on. So I recommend them. Fenty Beauty is an highlighter. And the second best I can recommend is by Hourglass, and it's called Hourglass Vanish Flash Highlighting Stick. And it's also, these are the two best I can recommend to you when it comes to highlighters. And that's it when it comes to highlighters. So I think this is the next step is our finishing powder. Once we've applied all this on our face, and then we need to finish our makeup with a simple, beautiful finishing powder, just to put everything in place. So you can just apply it around your T-zone, around underneath your chin, wherever you have oil production. You can just use it to finish the face, or you can just use it all over. Depends on how confident you are in using it. So finishing powder are very good. They're very fine. It's always good to go for the one that are finely milled, if that's the right word. They're so fine and very close to the skin when it comes to the quality of the powder. So it's always good to have. You don't want something that will stay like chunks on your face. You want something that has like a pearlescent kind of finish, So, and the best one I can recommend to you is by Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I'll recommend that to you. I think, and that's the best. I think the one that I heard, I know that they said is the one of the best that has. I think it's by Sasha, if I'm right, or Sasha. I think it's Sasha. I can't remember the name, but it's it's another one of the good ones in the market as well. But in this video, I'm going to recommend Charlotte Tilbury's one. I'm very confident about that, especially with the ingredient. Charlotte Tilbury always pay attention to her ingredients. She pays attention to our products and to the nutrients they're going to give to your skin, so it's always good. So I always opt for the best one. So Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder as your finishing powder. A finishing powder is it will just put your makeup together from all over your face, from your T-zone to other area that you just want to create that finished look, and it just give you that pearlescent kind of finish on your makeup. They're so gorgeous. So now that we've had our finishing powder on and all, so we want to set our makeup. With, and what comes to mind is our setting sprays. The setting sprays are more like they're similar to your primer as well. They put your makeup together and they delay oil production, and they also have good ingredients that are good for the skin as well. So, and the best ones in the market I can recommend is by Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I'll recommend that to you. And the second best in the market I can recommend to you is by Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I'll recommend these two to you. These are the two best in the market right now that I can recommend to you, and they have great ingredients that are very good on the skin. And sometimes some of us, we have is it a dry skin, or so that sometimes setting spray can make our face feel a little bit much drier. So which brings this next step, which is the face mist. Face mists are like they are very hydrating in nature. They kind of had a little bit of plump, a little bit of extra hydration to your face. You can keep it in your bag, or you can use it after makeup. You can use it after your skincare routine. Face mists are very good. So the best face mist I can recommend to you, say after you've applied your setting spray and you just want to you want to reduce the dryness that the setting spray can cause if you have a very dry skin or sensitive skin. I'll recommend the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, and this is the best in the market I can recommend to you. It will keep your face plumped, hydrated, and it will not dry. And also all these products that I'm recommending to you, always make sure you read them and ensure they are suitable for what you want, you know. So always make sure you read the instruction, you read the direction and all. So Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist I can recommend to you as a face mist, as an addition to your setting spray. And then our makeup is finished. We're set to go for any occasion, any outing, from day look to night look this spring summer season. These are all the essentials. But then one more final essential you should not forget, that after a day's outing, you're going to end up taking off your makeup. You also need a makeup remover. So once you finished, you've been to all your special locations this spring summer season, always don't forget to use your makeup remover when you're about to go to bed, you're about to start your skincare routine at night, or whenever you're ready to take off your makeup. Always use a makeup remover. And the best makeup remover I can recommend in this video to you is by Elmis. It's called the Elmis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Elmis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm is the best in the market. You can't go wrong with it. You can just rub it around your face, allow the makeup to melt, wipe it off with your face cloth. Wipe it off. All your makeup will be removed. Then you can go in with your cleanser, your toner, your serums, your moisturizers, your essential oil, and what's not, and whatever next step you do during your skincare routine. And these are all the products that I will recommend to you that are essential for your spring summer makeup look. All these products are going to be linked in the description box below, and the image courtesy goes to all the retailers that we've used to search all these products, from Look Fantastic to Feel Unique to Urban Decay, Selfridges, Harrods, was it Cult Beauty, Selfridges, Cult Beauty, and so on, and many more brands that we've managed to find all these images to use for the purpose of this video. Image courtesy goes to them. Image courtesy goes to them. And what more? Please, just for me to know that I'm able to carry to the end of this video, please leave a hashtag Covet Magazine, hashtag Covet Magazine in the comments below. And please do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Hit the like button, leave a comment because it's going to help our video. And most importantly, visit covetmagazines.com. It has all the information, all the fashion news, trend, style tips, and everything that you need this spring summer season. They are all available there for you to read, and there are recommended products there as well for you to shop should you be interested in them. And don't forget, we covet fashion. We covet fashion, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.